much for joining me today on this very, very sad day. First, your reaction to what we're seeing out of Israel.
Well, I think, Deanna, the news reports are filled with, you've been doing a great job of talking about, was this an issue of military readiness? And what are the statistics about the numbers of Israelis murdered or missing? But my first thoughts are, number one, with the people who have been killed, family members and friends of mine, staffers of my organization who are in hiding today because of this act of unadulterated evil. And let's just put this in some context, Dana. When you serially and viciously dehumanize the Jewish state, whether it's the tyrants in Tehran or the Hamas leaders in Gaza, when you viciously dehumanize the Jewish people, it leads to dehumanization against all Jews. This kind of violent, apocalyptic rhetoric brainwashes people, and it conditions them to commit the kind of acts of apocalyptic violence that you're showing in these clips. I mean, I don't think we should be surprised because we know that rhetoric has consequences. And we see it here. I think this moment, Dana, exposes the lie that Hamas is some political entity, some kind of popular movement. It is an extremist terror organization like Hamas is like ISIS or Al-Qaeda or Hezbollah or Al-Shabaab. It's a hate group that shoots elderly people at point blank range at a bus stop, that kidnaps toddlers and violently seizes teenagers at a peace concert of all places, that torches houses with Holocaust survivors inside so they will burn alive, right? And then celebrates such savagery, not just dancing and mutilating on the corpses, but recording it and gleefully sharing it. Dana, this is what evil looks like. And at ADL, we monitor anti-Semitism and this kind of evil. And this is Exhibit A, why we are so alarmed. All of this happening, of course, while anti-Semitic incidents in America and around the world already were at record highs.
Well, talk about that for a second, because the fear right now is that not only is what the terror group Hamas, they're not only trying to terrorize Israeli civilians, they're trying to incite a larger regional war.
Yes.
And
yes,
that is a very real concern at this time. And it's a concern for the region and for civilians outside of Israel, but also for what you're discussing, which is using this as an excuse for anti-Semitic attacks globally.
Look, you're right to ask the question. We have seen again and again how terror groups try to stimulate, not just use violence against Israel to stimulate violence against Jewish people worldwide. In France and in Belgium and in the UK in 2008, 2012, and 2014. Violence in the region prompted violence against Jewish people, right? With Jews murdered in places like Marseille, Toulouse, Paris, London, Brussels. And even here in the United States in 2021, when Hamas lobbed missiles at Gaza, American Jews were assaulted in broad daylight in Times Square, in West Hollywood, in South Florida, on the Las Vegas Strip. So at ADL, we're focused on keeping our Jewish community safe. And I don't know if I've been as worried as I have, in all of my time as I am in this moment.
Well, that's a very disturbing thing to hear, but I'm glad you're sharing it. And I don't want to lose sight of the fact that, again, I mentioned civilians, that civilians who were under attack today were in Israel. Civilians who could be in serious trouble will be potentially in Gaza and elsewhere in the region because of this terrorist attack, what we saw in Israel today. Thank you so much. Appreciate your time, Jonathan.